Hello, Franklin Simpson Wildcats. I just want to update you on our current situation for reopening of the Simpson County schools as we continue to navigate the changes that we have been faced over the past 11 months in dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. We have another one approaching. Simpson County Schools has made the decision that on March the 8th, we will return to in-person instruction 4 days a week. Friday will remain a virtual day. That is for all K-12 students in Simpson County Schools. We ask that if there's any change in your placement that you would like to make, that you do that by next Friday, February the 26th. Now, if you're currently in our hybrid system coming 2 days a week and you plan to just transition into the 4 days a week, there's no need for you to call and request that. We will just assume that if you're in the hybrid that you will be coming in 4 days a week. Now, if you're in the hybrid and you want to go all virtual, you will need to contact your school and let them know. Or if you're virtual and you want to come back in person, you will need to let your school know that so that we can make plans for that change on Monday, March the 8th. Also, I'm going to try to cover a lot of things in this short amount of time, but there will be things that I won't be able to cover, obviously. But we will continue our mitigation strategies that are still in place, which will be students will be required to wear a mask at all times unless they're eating or drinking. Social distancing where possible. There will be situations in classrooms that we cannot social distance 6 feet, but we will social distance as far as we possibly can. Also, we'll continue to practice good hand hygiene, our cleaning protocols, and contact tracing, which the contact tracing leads me to my next point, which is quarantining. The policies for quarantining have not changed. So, it just makes sense that if we bring more people into the building, that there is a possibility that your child could potentially have to quarantine if they were to be exposed to a positive case of COVID-19. So, since we've been in the hybrid, everyone has been able to be 6 feet apart, and we've had basically zero quarantines from any positive cases that have occurred within our district. Now, to say that, the number of cases are going down in Simpson County. We are almost into the orange level on the state's document in the cases per 100,000 for Simpson County. So that's a good sign that our cases are continuing to decrease over time. Which next leads me into the transportation department. Our buses will continue to pick up students and bring them to and from school. But please understand that when we increase the number of students on those buses, there is we will keep siblings and family members sitting together on those buses. But your student will more than likely have to sit with another student. And so that does increase another opportunity for an exposure if a student were to be positive. So, if it all way possible, if you can bring your child to school and not ride on the bus, that is always an opportunity to decrease an opportunity for an exposure for your child. But like I said, we're still going to be operating our transportation department just like we always have. But just please understand that there is a chance of exposure on those buses just because strictly of the size and how many students are on those buses. As a district, we have purchased clear dividers that will be placed on every desk in all of our K-5 schools and where needed in middle and high school. And we are committed, if we need more for middle and high school, we are committed to getting those and putting those on the desk, but they are clear dividers. And also, that's just another strategy to help us, kind of help stop the spread of the virus when we come back to in-person instruction. We've also purchased air filtration systems for every individual classroom in our entire district. And not to get too technical with you in this short amount of time, but basically These air filtration systems will turn the air over every 30 minutes in a space up to 1,300 square feet. And our classrooms, on average, from Franklin Elementary to the high school, average about 704 square feet. So we feel like this is another way that we can help return to school safely for our students and staff. I've also have included an email that will be coming as well along with this video that has links, and it has a reopening FAQ document in it that could potentially maybe answer some of your questions. I know we can't answer all of them, and I know there's different circumstances for each person within our district. So if you have questions, please let us know. Contact your school or contact us here at Central Office, and we'll do our best to answer those questions the best that we possibly can. But just reiterate again, want everyone to know that Simpson County Schools will be reopening for in-person instruction 4 days a week on Monday, March the 8th. That's for all K-12 students in Simpson County Schools. 4 days a week. Fridays will remain virtual. And we ask that if you have any changes in your placement, that you contact your school and let them know by Friday, February 26th. So we're excited about the opportunity to get our kids back in school, and looking forward to March the 8th. And we've got a lot of work to do between now and then, but these next couple weeks will give us time to be prepared for your students when they return to in-person instruction on Monday, March the 8th. Thank you, and have a great day.